Halo sobat-sobat sekalian, selamat datang di Sandalu Channel, saluran penuh inspirasi dan kaya akan pengetahuan bersama saya Mr. Kakak. Dukung channel kesayangan Anda dengan cara subscribe, like, dan share kepada semua sahabat dan saudara Anda. Jangan lupa tekan lonceng untuk mendapatkan notifikasi dari video-video terbaru saya. Selamat menyaksikan. Hello everybody, welcome back to my online English class with me Mr. Kaka, and today I would like to continue my explanation about degrees of comparison part 6. Okay, everybody, before I start the lesson, I just remind you, don't forget to click subscribe, like, share, and press the bell so you will get notification from me anytime when I share or when I publish my new videos. Okay, today we are going to discuss about degrees of comparison part 6. Okay, yeah, I hope that you will enjoy studying English with me. All right, everybody. Okay, let's see the topic that we are going to discuss today. Yeah, it's about adjective deep, right? Okay, deep means dalam, and then deeper means lebih dalam, and then deepest means paling dalam. Okay, this is the three items that I would like to explain to you how to make a sentence using these three types of comparison, right? Okay, let's start with the word deep. Okay, have a look at the picture here. Okay, the picture here, right? Okay, you can see the swimming pool here. The swimming pool is deep, right? Okay, yeah, and then the next one, okay, the swimming pool is deep, right? Okay, this is the positive degree, right? And then how about if we compare with the other, right? Okay, you can see here the depth of the swimming pool is 75 centimeters, and then this one is 107 centimeters, right? Okay, so this one is, yeah, of course, yeah, this swimming pool is deeper than that swimming pool, right? Okay, yeah, you can see the comparison, right, between the swimming pool on the left side, yeah, and then the swimming pool on the right side. Okay, the swimming pool on the right side is deeper than the swimming pool on the left side. Okay, and how about if we discuss about the superlative form, right? Superlative form. Okay, have a look at the, we start from the positive one, right? The swimming pool is deep, right? Okay, here the depth is 75 centimeters, right? And then, yeah, the swimming pool is deeper than that swimming pool, right? Okay, the swimming pool on the left side, yeah, I mean that the swimming pool on the right side is deeper than the swimming pool on the right side, on the left side. Okay, right, and then have a look at the swimming pool on the right side, right? Okay, you can know here that the its depth is 150 centimeters, right? So yeah, the swimming pool is the deepest. Yeah, the swimming pool is the deepest. Okay, I will say in bahasa, right? The swimming pool is deep. Kolam renang ini dalam, right? And then the next one, the swimming pool is deeper than that swimming pool. Ya, kolam renang ini lebih dalam daripada kolam renang itu, right? Okay, and the last one on the right side, the swimming pool is the deepest. Kolam renang ini adalah yang paling dalam, right? Okay, this is the first round, yeah, about deep, right? Okay, now we are going to discuss about the antonym of deep is shallow, right? Lawan kata dari deep adalah shallow. Okay, shallow means dangkal. Yeah, deep dalam, shallow, dangkal, right? Okay, and then shallower means lebih dangkal, right? And then shallowest means paling dangkal, right? Okay, yeah, we are going to discuss about these three kinds of comparison, right? Okay, shallow, shallower, and the shallowest. Okay, have a look at the example here. Okay, we are going to discuss about. I will use the example of a river, right? Okay, you can see at the river in this video, right? Yeah, this river is shallow, right? Okay, this river is shallow means sungai ini dangkal, right? Okay, have a look at the next example, right? If you compare to the comparative degree, yes. So, okay, let's see the first, the positive degree first, right? Okay, this river is shallow, and then if you compare with the another river, have a look at the example here. Yeah, this river is shallower than that river, right? This river is shallower than that river. Ya, sungai ini lebih dangkal daripada sungai itu, ya, atau sungai yang di sebelah kiri, ya, di sebelah kiri monitor saya, ya. Alright, okay, and how about if we use the superlative one, right? Okay, this just reminder for you that this one we call comparative degree. Okay, now let's compare the three of them, right? Positive degree, this one that we call positive degree, this river is shallow, right? And then the comparative degree, yeah, this river is shallower than that river. Okay, right? And now we come to the superlative form. Okay, superlative form, yeah, this river is the shallowest. Ya, sungai ini adalah yang paling dangkal. Okay, you can see the what is it, the appearance of the river here. Yeah, this one is the shallowest. Okay, okay. Those are the explanation about deep and shallow, right? Dalam and dangkal. Okay, now let's go to the next adjective, right? Okay, dry. Dry means kering, right? Okay, and then drier. Drier means lebih kering. And then driest means paling kering. Okay, these are the three types of comparison that we are going to the next part, right? Okay, let's see the example. Okay, in this part I will use the leaves. Leaves means down, right? Okay, I will use the leaves. Yeah, for to make an example using dry, right? Okay, these leaves are dry. Yeah, daun ini kering, right? Okay, you can see the leaves here are dry right now. Okay, and if you want to compare, yeah, this sentence, yeah, this dry leaves, yeah, with the comparative degree. Kalau kita membandingkan dengan bentuk yang lebih kering, right? Okay, have a look at the picture, right? Okay, you can see the picture here, right? This one is dry, right? And then this picture, yeah, the leaves are drier. Yeah, these leaves are drier than those leaves. Daun-daun ini lebih kering daripada daun-daun itu. This ini, yeah, we use these leaves, yeah, for the plural noun, right? And then those leaves for the plural nouns as well. Yeah, this means ini, those means itu, right? Okay, this is the comparative degree, right? Okay, now let's see the superlative one. Okay, before we go to the superlative example, let's see the positive degree first, right? Okay, these leaves are dry, as we have already discussed before, right? Okay, and then these leaves are drier than those leaves. daun-daun ini lebih kering daripada daun-daun itu, daun-daun yang di sebelah kiri, right? Okay, and then what about the superlative form or superlative degree? Okay, you can see the leaves here, right? Okay, if you compare with the two other leaves, yeah, or two other pictures, we can decide that these leaves are the driest. Ya, daun-daun ini adalah yang paling kering, right? Okay, this one as the positive degree, and then this one as the comparative degree, and this one, yeah, is the superlative degree. Okay, yeah, okay, this is about dry, right? Okay, as we know that the antonym of dry is wet. Okay, now let's discuss about the antonym of dry. Wet. Wet means basah, right? Wetter means lebih basah, right? And then wettest means paling basah, right? Okay, yeah, wet is the comparative positive degree, and then this one, wetter is the comparative degree, and then wettest is the superlative degree. All right, everybody, let's continue the lesson. Okay, before I continue the lesson, I remind you again, please subscribe my channel, yeah, and then share to the others about these materials. Who knows these materials will help them in studying English, right? Okay, and don't forget to click bell, yeah, so next time you will get notification about my new videos and new lessons that I upload, yeah, through my Sandalwood channel, right? Okay, now let's continue the discussion, right? Okay, wet. Rani's hair is wet. Okay, you can see Rani's hair here is wet. Yeah, rambutnya Rani basah, right? Okay, and what about if you use the comparative degree? Okay, yeah, okay, let's see. Rani's hair is wet, right? Okay, as I mentioned before, right? This is the positive degree, yeah. And then what about if you compare with Caroline's hair, right? Okay, you can look at Caroline's hair here, yeah. It seems that Caroline's hair is wetter than Rani's hair. Yeah, okay, I repeat again, right? Caroline's hair is wetter than Rani's hair. Okay, it means that rambutnya Caroline lebih basah daripada rambutnya Rani, right? Okay, you can see here the appearance of their hair, right? Okay, this is the positive and comparative degree, right? Okay, let's go to the superlative one. Okay. Okay, before we go to the superlative one, okay, let's see again about the positive degree. Rani's hair is wet, yeah, and then the comparative degree, Caroline's hair is wetter than Rani's hair. Okay, have a look at superlative form, right? Okay, let's see Diane's hair, right? Okay, you can see Diane's hair here, right? Okay, we can from the picture we can know that Diane's hair is the wettest. Okay, Diane's hair is the wettest. Rambutnya Diane adalah yang paling basah, right? Okay, you can see from the picture here, yeah, about the condition of their hair, right? Okay, it's about about the comparison, yeah, of the adjective using wet and dry, right? Okay, now let's go to the last part that I will explain in this video, right? Okay, it's about easy, right? Easy. I think that you know well about this word. Easy means mudah, yeah. Okay, and then easier, yeah, means lebih mudah, right? Okay, and then easiest, yeah, means paling mudah, yeah, paling mudah, right? Okay, yeah, you can see the three comparisons here. The positive one, easy, and then easier for the comparative degree, and then easiest for the superlative degree. Okay, let's see the example now. Okay, let's see the example. Civics, right? Okay, civics, as we know in or at school, we are familiar with this subject, right? Civics, ya, pendidikan kewarganegaraan, right? Okay, it is civics, right? Okay, civics is easy, right? PKN, ya, murah. PKN gampang atau mudah, right? Okay, right? And then, if we compare, civics is easy, PKN itu susah, gampang atau mudah, and then we compare to history. History is easier than civics, right? History means sejarah, right? Okay, history is easier than civics. Pelajaran sejarah lebih mudah daripada PKN atau pendidikan kewarganegaraan, right? Okay, now let's see the comparative degree, right? Okay, before we go to comparative degree, let's see the positive degree first. Civics is easy, and then comparative degree, history is easier than civics. Ya, pelajaran sejarah lebih mudah daripada pelajaran PKN, right? Okay, and then what about sociology, right? Okay, according to many students, right? Menurut banyak siswa, sociology is the easiest. Pelajaran sosiologi adalah yang paling mudah, right? Okay, let's see again, right? For the positive degree, civics is easy, right? And then comparative degree, history is easier than civics, and then sociology, right? Sociology is the easiest. Pelajaran sosiologi adalah yang paling mudah, right? Okay, let's go to the next part or the last part of comparison in this part, right? Okay, easy. Easy, is the antonym of difficult. Mudah lawannya sulit, right? Difficult, sulit. And then more difficult, lebih sulit. Most difficult, paling sulit. Okay, why we use more and most here? Okay, you have to pay attention, right? Here, why I use more for the comparative and then most for the superlative degree? Because based on the regulation, based on the rules, in degrees of comparison, that if an adjective has more than 2 syllables, so the word or the comparative and superlative degree will be added with more and most, right? Okay, I will say in bahasa, right? Okay, ketentuan dalam kalimat tingkat perbandingan dalam bahasa Inggris mengatakan bahwa setiap kata sifat yang lebih dari 1 atau 2 suku kata, maka kata itu untuk bentuk komparatif akan menggunakan more atau akan ditambahkan more untuk makna lebih dan most untuk makna paling. More difficult, most difficult. Oke, sekali lagi ingat bahwa ketentuan dalam degree of comparison atau tingkat perbandingan bahwa ketika kata sifat memiliki lebih dari 1 suku kata seperti difficult, interesting, handsome, beautiful, and so on, right? Dan seterusnya, maka kata bentuk kalimat komparatifnya menggunakan kata more difficult, more interesting, more beautiful, bukan difficulter seperti kata-kata sifat yang hanya 1 suku kata ditambah er menjadi er, contohnya big, bigger, right? Nah, kalau konteks ini kita hanya menambahkan more dan kata difficult itu tidak ditambah apa-apa. more difficult, most difficult. Okay, you have to pay attention about this one, because this is the regulation, this is the rules that you have to pay attention when you want to create a comparative and superlative degree in a sentence, right? Okay, let's see the example. Okay, biology, right? Okay, everybody knows about biology, right? Okay, biology is difficult. Pelajaran biologi itu sulit, ya. Okay, yeah, for many students, right? Okay, and then what about if you compare, if you make a comparative degree about the adjective difficult, right? Okay, have a look at the example. Okay, let's see the positive degree first. Biology is difficult, right? Okay, for the for the comparative degree, yeah, we will use the example here, physics, yeah, physics or fisika, mata pelajaran fisika. Okay, physics is more difficult than biology. Yeah, okay, once again, physics is more difficult than biology, right? Okay, pelajaran fisika lebih sulit daripada pelajaran biologi, right? Okay, this is the fact that we know, yeah, based on the student's experience, right? Okay, now let's see the superlative degree, right? Okay, before we see the superlative degree, I will show you the positive degree first. Biology is difficult, and then comparative degree. Physics is more difficult than biology. Pelajaran fisika lebih sulit daripada pelajaran biologi, right? Okay, and what about the superlative degree? Okay, chemistry, right? Okay, have a look at chemistry, right? Okay, pelajaran kimia, yeah. Okay, chemistry is the most difficult. Yeah, okay, once again, biology is, okay, I have to correct this one, right? Okay, not biology, yeah, but it should be chemistry. Okay, right? Okay, let's see again, right? Okay, and this one, right? Okay, chemistry is the most difficult, right? Okay, pelajaran kimia adalah yang paling sulit. Yeah, okay, this is the perception of the students, right? Perception of most of the students, yeah, when they study these three subjects, right? Okay, these are the explanation of degrees of comparison in part 6. Okay, everybody, I hope my explanation today, yeah, can help you in understanding more about degrees of comparison, right? Okay, I still give you more sample later in my next video. You can see another example about degrees of comparison again, right? Okay, before I end the lesson, don't forget to click subscribe and then click like button, yeah, share to your friends, and also press the bell, right, so you will get notification anytime when I publish my new videos, especially about English, right? Okay, thank you very much for your kind attention, yeah, and I hope this material will help you in studying English. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.